everybody, welcome to episode 86. This is Build That House with me, Jim. Glad you joined me once again for another episode of Build That House. It's episode 86, and essentially what I'm working on today is this pantry area. Now, something you have to consider when you're framing, I can't believe it's raining in August here in British Columbia again. Quite something indeed. I haven't seen that for a decade. Nonetheless, sorry I digress. One of the things you have to consider when you're framing is drywall. Do you have drywall backing in the proper places? In different situations, you have to think like this situation here. So this pantry is coming out of the corner of the kitchen type thing, but there's like a 45. So you can't drywall. There's nothing to attach drywall to here. So I'm cutting a strip with a 45 on it, and I already just installed the first one here. So, like that. And I'll touch up this corner a little bit here, but other than that, now the drywall has something to screw to there and here. So it takes a little extra time. So when you see houses with lots of angles, sometimes rounded walls, that would be a completely different deal altogether. But it complicates things, and fortunately this is a rectangle house, so it's not a big issue. Anyway, just thought I'd mention drywall backing and not letting anything slip by, because down the road it may not be as easy to fix it. Second floor package delivery day. It's a beautiful thing. I tell you what, the last 2 years there's been so many trucks here delivering stuff. It's been really awesome. So we'll see how the second floor goes together, folks. Let's see if we can put this bad boy together with sheets and plywood installed, the whole deal, in 3 weeks. All right, delivery is complete. Now I gotta help them back out onto the Trans-Canada Highway. Not a lot of fun, but I generally just try to think positive. Oh, look at that, he's doing a little tree trimming. A little tree trimming for me. So I gotta stop the traffic, unfortunately. I don't feel very comfortable doing that. I'm not a traffic controller guy. There I go. See you on the other side. All right, there it is. The bundle is delivered, and that is the second floor joists or I-woods, and included with that is some lengths of LVL. That's super heavy duty plywood material. So in the meantime, I'm going to carry on back nailing all the sheeting on the back side of the house. So that's all got to be nailed every 3 inches. So that's what I'm going to do right now, and fill in the gaps with those little pieces. Basically button up this whole wall and cut out these areas where there's windows or doors. And then we'll move the scene to the left side of the building, and we'll finish sheeting that, and then that's it. The whole first floor will be completely sheeted, and we can begin to work on that floor package that was delivered today. So very exciting. It's almost mid-August though, so I'm really getting a little bit worried about getting all the roof stuff finished and waterproof by rainy season. Anyway, let's carry on. Today we hooked up these 9 turnbuckle supports here. You can see them here. It's like a turnbuckle. And what that allows you to do is push the exterior walls. So we ran a straight line on the exterior side, a little block, so it holds it away a little bit, and we hooked up these 9 turnbuckles. So basically all we did was fine-tune the front and the back wall so they're perfectly straight. They have to be perfectly straight in order to carry on. That way when the floor joists go on, they're in perfect position, and you're not going to have any trouble down the road. So everything has to be perfect as you build a house, from the floor, from the foundation right to the top. Otherwise, it would be a nightmare. So it took us, 2 hours to do that, but it's time well spent. And now that it's done, we'll leave them in place. You can see them everywhere there. 4 on that side, 5 on this side. And we'll just leave them there until we get the floor joists in. So that was a learning thing. We did do that on the lower floor as well, but this was we used a few more here. All right, so now I'm going to do a few little things around here and get ready for the package that we received yesterday. Showed it to you already. Just down here. We're going to cut those down there. We're going to put them in like bundles of 5 or 7 or 8. We're going to set them up here with the crane and spread them out. So the next 2 weeks should be interesting. Let's see if we can get that floor all sheeted by the end of August. That'd be a good goal. Hey, just for posterity, I thought let's take a little video of everything and kind of capture what it looked like on August the 15th, 2023. It's very difficult to video. It's just kind of like a sea of wood. But this is what it's looking like. And we are on the precipice of working on the 2nd floor. So it's fabulous. Very excited. And the further I get, the more gratifying it is. All those hundreds and hundreds of hours that I've put in, collectively are becoming something extraordinary. Everybody wants to do something extraordinary in their life. This is my thing. I will miss this. I will miss this lifestyle that I have right now, that I've had for the last 2 years. I really am relishing it more than anything. However, I'm glad you're along, and let's keep going. Living the dream. Living the dream. Okay, that concludes all the sheeting on the 1st floor. Just finished that wall. And as you can see, there's a good amount of windows and everything. I was worried that maybe, nothing's worse than having a house with not enough windows. You save a few bucks, I guess, but you're in for the long haul, hopefully. It's going to be your home. So, whoops, that was an 11.5-hour day today. That got by me. Tomorrow we're going to start putting the joists in. I'm so delighted. Here they are. August 17th. Let's do the floor. comes the second bundle of pre-cut joists that we cut. And I have to steer them into position, so I can only get a little filming going on here. And that's about it for me. Whoops. Okay, we got 3 bundles up here. 2 of 6 and 1 of 4 or 5. And I'm gonna spread them out now. So we got them all marked out. And we're gonna spread them out on the marks. And then we'll see if the floor emerge. My, look at this. Isn't that a beautiful thing? 18 of them. Perfect alignment, perfectly placed.